Chat's been missing in action. Anyone want to change that? Enterprise is now live streaming Star Citizen Spaceships Drums Joysticks AMD giveaway request for Drums Thrustmaster. First. Second. Third. Fourth. Hey Ender.
Just gonna run around and do 1,000 things in 10 minutes. I'll see you soon.
Fifth. Interesting game awards this year. Hey. 8th. Oh 07. 13. There was no Squadron 42 announcement, so to me it was a failure. Happy Friday. Yo, crazy news about VR support for SC. Can't wait to try it myself. What's the great news? Did they finally cancel playing around if it and got back to work? I have always said if they add VR to SC it will be the single greatest experience in VR. Get the basic things to work, then we can talk about VR. A raid on the soon screen in V funny. You don't have to stick around if you hate on SC. We just came from the most calming music into this LOLOLOLOL. Yeah, I want to be able to call my ship up the elevator and it not bug out and clip through the elevator. Yo tomato. Yo a gravy. Hey crew, go check out Space Tomato Gaming at http://www.twitch.tv Space Tomato Gaming and drop them a follow. What s up why all? Woot the Gee Gang is here.
Did I get a raid?
Toes Gang for life.
What?
Tomato
Hold on.
is a great SC news and content source.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yeah, a raid. Get raided Ender. Toast.
Wait. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready for 235 people. Can you come back? Can you just turn the stream off and come back? Everyone, Space Tomato Gaming with 235 new friends to the channel. I need to fix my headphones. I was gonna put some new gaff tape on my headphones because they're not staying in the appropriate spot. And you had to just show up and raid me when I was posting my videos, because you guys know the starting soon timer is not for lazy streamer. It's for doing work. I post on TikTok. I post on the other app that they don't like you to say. And I post on the other app they don't like you to say. They're the most jealous streaming platform in the business, by the way. I have to... What the... See, I told you I wasn't ready. I told you I wasn't ready. I didn't even check that camera. Oh my God, are the rest working? Okay, well, these are good. These are working. But, looks like my Elgato face cam was being kind of a pain in the ass. Because, like I said, I didn't have time to test. Because someone had to raid me. Thank you, Space Tomato. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to the drums. And I'm going to play a song right now for all the raiders, because if you don't know, my name is Ender. I live in Brooklyn, New York. I used to be a full-time touring artist in the punk rock and ska scene. I went to Berklee School of Music. I still play in bands here in New York City. And I'm going to go to the drums right now and play a tune for all of you. So we're going to use our Wheel O songs. And if anyone in the chat has a song they want me to put on the wheel, say the name of it in the next 10 seconds, and I will add it to the wheel. It's already got quite a few songs on here, but if you got a new one, I'll put it there. After we say Pandemanium Tier 3.
Pandemanium_TV has subbed for 48 months. It's been 4 great years. Here's to 4 more.
You know what? I'm going to play Linkin Park for Pandemanium right now, because that's a 4-year Tier 3 resub. They are a true friend of me, of the channel. They picked me up at the airport when I went to CitizenCon years ago in Los Angeles. So Panda, what Linkin Park jam do you want? You tell me. I think I know which one you want, but I want to hear it. Oh, I want to hear it from you. Let's go to the drums. Here we go. Yeah, we're going to play Faint. We're going to play Linkin Park Faint. That'll be the jam. All right. I got it. Let's do it. Keep the chat moving. Move the lights. Spam the emotes. Let's make it a party here. Let's go. There we go. That was Linkin Park Faint. Specifically for Pandemanium and their 4-year Tier 3 resub. And of course, the 200-something friends from the Space Tomato Gaming channel. If you're still here from the Space Tomato Gaming channel, can you give me a 1 in the chat? Give me a 1, and I'll know if you're lying, so don't you lie to me. Don't you lie. A little bit of quick house cleaning and details. If you missed the spiel, my name is Ender. I live in Brooklyn, New York. I'm a full-time artist and entertainer. I've traveled the world playing drums in a variety of bands. I went to Berklee School of Music. COVID turned me into a streamer. It became a job within a year, and here we are, almost 5 full years later. This is what I do. So if you like what I do and you want to support me, hit follow. Consider the donation, consider the subscription, and if you're watching on any platform that's not the purple one that rhymes with itch, consider moving over here to really be a part of the show in a big way. So, thanks for that. Let's get back to the desk, and we can talk about, well, whatever these Raiders want to ask me about. So, Raiders, do you have any questions for me? You might. Enjoy this slow fade, and we'll chat, all right? Hold on. And just like that, we are back to the desk. Let's put some background music on. Do you produce your own music? I do not produce solo music these days, but I do have a band called Stop the Presses here in New York City, a ska and reggae band. We are working on a new album for probably early 2026. You can check us out by typing !Enders Band in the chat. So there's that. How's my beard looking today? I kind of had to quickly run out here when I saw the raid was happening. I wasn't quite done styling my beard. I hope it's okay. Now let's fix this camera that was being a bit divisive. All right, let's do a good old unplug, replug. Okay, good old plug it in, unplug it, replug it. Let's see if it comes up. It's not popping back up, but don't worry. I have a plan. Just wait a second. Just keep waiting for me. Keep waiting. See? There it is. Our Elgato Facecam 4K, the highest quality webcam that Elgato makes. If you're curious about any of the Elgato stuff, from the lights to the capture cards to the microphones, you can always use code Enterprise and I can help you find the right thing. Don't be afraid to ask. Now, have we fixed that? We fixed that. Okay. Behold, the last joystick setup of 2025. I will not be altering this joystick setup again until next month. We are utilizing Thrustmaster Ava gimbal on the right with Solar 3 grip, Thrustmaster Ava on the left with Solar 3 grip, and to give me some more buttons, I'm using another Thrustmaster Solar 1, just for the bottom buttons, not for the joystick, just for the buttons, really. Can you explain what makes a keyboard jam a boogie woogie? Dude, what a detailed question. Okay. All right, now I'm way better at drums than I am piano, but as far as I'm concerned, boogie woogie means your left hand's doing this. While your left, well, whatever's happening here. Oh wait. Whatever. I suck at that. There you go. Hey, is Willis in the chat? Do we have Willis in the chat? It's his birthday today. We'll see if Willis arrives for their birthday. We'll see. Okay. No one's ever asked me about boogie woogie before. That was hilarious. Like, the term boogie woogie is a big term, and I am not a aficionado on that kind of piano playing. You know what I mean? That's not my forte. Ask me a drum question and I can go way deeper on the answer, you know? Just getting caught up on the chat. Yeah, Willis is probably hammered. Can I play guitar? A little bit. I am self-taught on guitar and bass, enough to teach beginner children, basically, like power chords and stuff, and how to tune guitar. But that's all I can do. I have a lot of like clinical and detailed training on drums and piano, especially drums. Now, if someone asked a question while the show was happening and I missed it, please put it in the chat. You're a fan of Madness. Oh, yeah. I mean, Madness was a very important ska band in the 80s. I toured for the Toasters in 2015 and 2016. So I have a lot of experience in that world, and I can speak at length about it. So, first of all, let's jump into Star Citizen. Do I know who Danny Carey is? Of course. I also know who Dana Carvey is. That name sounds kind of similar. Dana Carvey also plays the drums, but Danny Carey plays drums for Tool. So it's not really comparable.
The Guns of Brixton.
Everyone, stop what you're doing right now and look at this. Mr. Spoons has just dropped the first $20 donation of the day. Here's why this is important. When you drop 20 bucks on my channel, I stop whatever I'm doing immediately and go to the drums to play whatever song you want, even if I don't know how to play it. I'll figure it out. I am a professional. But this song, I know how to play. This is The Clash, The Guns of Brixton. Let's go to the drums right now and play this for Mr. Spoons. Here we go. Thanks again, Mr. Spoons. Appreciate you. The Guns of Brixton. There's a mural in the East Village in Manhattan, and there's a really big mural of Joe Strummer from The Clash. Last year, I got to play a couple shows in a band called Outer National with Chad Smith from the Red Hot Chili Peppers on drums. One of those shows was on a flatbed trailer driving through Manhattan with 0 permits. And it's one of the coolest shows I ever played. We performed one of the sets in front of that Joe Strummer mural. Exclamation Chad Smith in the chat to watch the music video all about that particular event I got to do. And let's get into this tune, The Guns of Brixton, for our friend, Mr. Spoons, in the chat. Let's go. There we go. That was The Guns of Brixton by The Clash. That tune actually has quite a bit of sparkle going on underneath it. I mean, the main groove is like, but every now and then there's little things. Like, I wonder what the recording was like. Are those overdubs? I kind of feel like they're overdubs. I feel like the drums are just this, with a little bit of improv, and then I feel like there's overdubs for like toms, and also some hand drums, maybe some extra snare drum hits. It's hard to tell, but it's definitely interesting when you hear old songs and you think about the way they were recorded compared to new songs. New songs are so thought out, so methodical, so purposeful in their musicality, and a lot of older tunes have more improvisational sparkle to them. This is true of pretty much any famous rock recording from like pre-1980s. But yeah, except for like the Beach Boys. I mean, the Beach Boys kind of invented this style of multi-track perfection recording. You ever listen to those harmonies on those old Beach Boys albums? Man. Insane. All right, I could talk all day about this, but it's a Star Citizen stream and music, obviously. Let's get back to the desk, and if you want a song for you, it's exclamation request in the chat. Thank you again, Mr. Spoons. Appreciate you. I like this message that says, whoa, that's a hell of a setup he has. Yeah, Greenie Cake, I do a lot here, you know? Like, I do a lot more than most people that do this kind of job because I'm a maniac. Why did I do this to myself? I was like, what if I was a live music stream and a video game stream and a opinion podcast full of cameras and computers and all that nonsense, you know? So thank you for being here with me, and thanks for being a part of this weird thing that I made my job out of. I appreciate you. Thank you. So here we are in the PTU. I'm going to put some more background music on, some nice soft background music. Here we go. No, that's not soft. That is softer. There we go. All right. So the first thing I do whenever I get into Star Citizen is I go to Arena Commander and I make sure my controls are actually working. But before I do that, let's make sure sound is working, because I don't think I enabled my sound card, because that's right, I use a sound card. Anyone else out there utilize a sound card? I have the Asus Zonar SE. And when I switch to these incredible Sennheiser HD 800S headphones that were a gift from a wonderful member of our community, when I switched to these headphones, I noticed a stark contrast between my motherboard audio output and the output of the sound card. Night and day for me when it comes to the clarity of the high end. So what I do is I have two PCs here, exclamation specs if you want the specifications on all of them. They live in the hallway. They're not in here. So if I turn the camera over here, you can see a big old thick pile of cables above my Ninja Turtle suitcase. That is my childhood suitcase. That's true. That is 33 or so cables. Each cable is about 30 feet long, and they connect everything in this room to two machines in the hallway. The way I handle the audio is I take the optical Toslink fiber optic cable output from the gaming PC and the streaming PC, and I run those up through the wall into two digital audio converters in my audio rack that then turn those into very clean RCA outputs. Those RCA outputs go out and go into my mixer, and then to you, and then to me. Someone says, play Elite Dangerous, and you will understand about the impact sound has on games. Oh, I know all about Elite Dangerous. Have you been to my base? It's called the Ender's Enclave. The devs gave it to me the week that Odyssey launched. I streamed Odyssey on the front page of Twitch to 30,000 concurrent viewers. It's the biggest stream I've ever done. And it might be the biggest stream I ever do. I have been chasing that dragon for 5 years. Okay? So, I don't know. Who knows if I ever get there. But yes, Elite has great sound. And Star Citizen will have even better sound, I believe. We've already gotten tastes of it. It's just nothing in this game is optimized. We know this. Like, nothing in this game works the way it's supposed to all the time. And the day that it does, we're all going to freak out because we won't be able to handle it. Let's go into free flight mode. Check my controls. You know, the overhead bins may have shifted in the night, so to speak. I truly appreciate anyone from the Space Tomato raid that is still here with us. I know my show can be a lot and can be a bit jarring if you're used to more straightforward game streams, but I'm really thankful for anyone that chooses to hang out with me. So thank you very much for being here. Okay, right stick is working. Left stick is working. Pedals are working. What about my panels on the left? Can I kill engines? Engines are off. Engines are back on. Oh, I haven't seen this. Can I put the fin away? Does the fin go away when I hit retract configuration? Does anyone know what's the keybind to put the fin away? Is it not configuration change? I thought they added that. Left Alt K. Left Alt K. Nah. It's not doing anything. That's what my keybind for config switch is.
Bozo gifted a sub TOJ Tulix.
Yeah. Oh, is that a sub? Dom Bozo. Subbing up our old buddy, old pal, J Tulex. Thank you very, very much for that. I appreciate you. Yeah, I love this thing. This is one of my favorite ships in the game, the L-21 Wolf. It's just a blast to fly. The fin is stuck out. I was like, why is it landing so bad? The fucking fin. God, I hate that fin. I hate it. No one likes it. CIG, just get rid of it. Has anyone ever said they like it? The answer is no. And if they did say they like it, they don't play the game. So don't listen to them. Okay, thanks for that rant. Appreciate you. Whee! Let's get the hell out of here. Put that fin away before you poke someone's eyes out. I love PvP. How is the PvP in this game? Spoons, the PvP in this game, I think, is pretty great, but it depends on what's happening in the game at that moment. Like, this game goes up and down in terms of its amount of people that are playing, the amount of people that care about it. When it's a low point in the patch cycle, meaning kind of right now, it's not the best. But when a new patch comes out that is exciting and interesting, and especially if there is, like, I don't know, an event going on that is PvP focused, that's when it gets really good. And that's when it's really fun. Like whenever they do Jump Town style things. But remember, this game is unfinished and it's not consistent. Now, let's have a talk about the Star Citizen VR. We rated our friend Malik VR last night, who was trying it out. We saw that Ali43 was also trying out Star Citizen VR. I'm not anti virtual reality in any way. I just have never seen a video game be able to do virtual reality the way I want it with a game like this. You know, that's my concern. I just don't know if they're going to be able to make VR work in a game that is fly spaceships, FPS adventure inside ships all the time. Elite Dangerous does not count. Elite Dangerous is you are a spaceship game. You are the Scarab SRV game with a added on walk in this place and this place only mechanic. Elite Dangerous used to be the best virtual reality space game ever released. And then they were like, well, what if we put an FPS thing and it was just kind of like meh. And like you have like a flat screen in VR. And should we just put the middle finger up to the whole VR community? Yeah, let's just do that. They'll be fine with it, right? What's it, like 5 of them? That's my opinion on the whole Elite VR thing. I don't think I'm being too aggressive on it. I think I'm being pretty, like, straight ahead. If anyone disagrees with me, I would love to hear your thoughts on that because you can challenge me, you know? I accept your challenges. Logic Code says, I'm looking to jump from the X52 Logitech, formerly known as Cytec, to the Solar 4 HOTAS. A good increase? Oh, absolutely a good upgrade. Let me show you one of my favorite things about the Solar 4. The new throttle that comes with the Solar 4 looks like the old TWCS, but this is the important part. See this? This thing comes off the back and lets you add 4 different detents into the throttle. So you can have a middle click, or an 80% bump, or a middle and 80% bump, or no detent at all. It's really easy to adjust. It did a great job with that. And of course, you get all the added benefits of the Solar Grip, which is a significant increase on the old T16000. It has a Hall effect sensor in it. It does still use the same single spring ball mounting system, which I don't love over a dual spring design like the Avas have and other higher end gimbals. But for the price point, I think the Solar 4 is a pretty good choice for someone that wants a traditional stick and throttle. So come to the Purple app and use !Thrustmaster in the chat so you can get it with my link. There you go. The Logitech served you well. It is time to move on. Not because it's bad, but because I don't think Logitech has done anything in years and years to show that they care about the space simulation community. I used to say the same thing about Thrustmaster until they released these solar sticks. I was like, oh, wait, they do care about us again. Awesome. And that's when they reached out to me and they were like, hey, do you want to showcase all of our new Space Sim joysticks for 2 months? And I said, hell yeah, let's do it. So I've been learning all about their joysticks. I've done 3 complete different joystick setups in 4 weeks. My brain is a mush of keybinds. Like, I can barely remember what button does what. I do not have to give them back. They are mine to use in any way that I need to. Do I have a VR headset? Yes, I have an old HTC Vive Pro. The old Vive Pro. Oh, I was like, what am I wearing? Okay, who was watching the show last night when my stream ended? My amazing partner Annie was here, and she sat in the chair here, and she played the game, and this was the outfit that our buddy Pandemanium gave her, and she got to learn that the water in this game does nothing. You just fall right through it. So she self-destructed the ship and then jumped out into the water and died, and it was a really funny clip, and I put that clip all over my socials, and it's been doing very well today. So thank you to everybody who watched my clip from last night. Last night was the first time anyone other than me has ever sat in this chair on camera. Not just in the 2 years of me being here, but in the previous 3 at my other location. Like, no one's ever sat in my chair and streamed on my channel than yesterday when Annie was on camera for about an hour. So it was kind of a big deal for me, and it was really fun. And I feel like I talked too much. I feel like I was also kind of nervous about how it all went. I think I was also nervous about how you would receive the entire situation, because, you know, you're used to the sound of my voice, you know? But it was still really, really fun, and I loved it. And I'm going to do it again. And the next time we do it, I will be more chill. I will, like, relax a bit more. I won't talk as much. And we'll just let her fly free, and we'll see what happens. I know all about the VR possibilities right now, because let's face it, that's what they are. They are virtual reality possibilities, not guaranteed situations right now, you know? I'm waiting to hear about the actual tech of how they're going to implement VR into this game. What I mean by that is the number one thing that I want when it comes to this game's like VR optimization is I want to be able to switch from... I'll give you my thoughts in a moment, because look at this. Riddick has dropped another $20 donation to the channel to get me onto the drums. So everyone, let's say thank you to Riddick. I'm going to turn on my little AFK mouse jiggler so I don't get timed out in game. And then we're going to go play drums. I don't even know what song it is. He's so sneaky. He used a Spotify link. I don't know what it is. I need to change that announcement. I used to want Spotify links. I don't anymore. I need to change that like thing on the page. It's like, hey, use a Spotify link. I actually don't want it. Okay, this is a band called Bad Omens. I've heard of this band. I have never heard this band. So I am excited to try it out and see what happens. I think Bad Omens is kind of a metal hard rock band. I don't know. Speaking of hard rock and metal, I went to see Set It Off at Irving Plaza with Annie last week, and it was amazing. I've been listening to Set It Off at the gym almost every day since then. They're slowly becoming one of my new favorite bands. You're looking for something that kind of has that, like, a little bit of that Linkin Park energy, like a little bit, but is also maybe more emo. Check out Set It Off. Okay, let's go play Just Pretend by Bad Omens. It is for Riddick's $20 donation in the chat. If you want your song after Riddick, exclamation request, and we'll see what happens. Here we go. This is a first time listen, first time play. Just Pretend, Bad Omens. Maybe this? Two. No. Drum machines? Toms. Threes. Stop. I knew it. But what's verse 2? No more toms. Hi-hat. Vibes. More tom. Oh yeah, the threes. Rock outro. That's it. A lot of atmospheric parts in that jam. That was Just Pretend by Bad Omens. My first time listen, first time play. You might have heard me say a few things during that. I'm trying to talk more when I do these first time listens to try to give you a little more insight into my brain. So whenever a drum beat does this, I tend to call those threes, even though it's not always three. It's 3, 3, 2, 3, 3, 2, because we're still in 4/4 time. But that's what I call it in my notes when I have to notate that kind of beat. So there you go. That was for Riddick. Wait, the Snapman. Snapman, when did you put that in the chat? They say $10 on top of the 20. Happy holidays, Ender, requesting How You Remind Me by Nickelback. Dude. All right. I gotta tell my Nickelback story while I type this out. So when I was 18 years old, I went on my first. No, shut up! Shut up, Chad! I went on my first European tour when I was 18 years old. I was at a German techno club, and it was all like progressive house music, vocal trance, right? All night long. And then all of a sudden, the music faded out and Nickelback started playing this song. And I was like, what's happening? And all the Germans around me were singing, and it was like a sing along party. And then the song ended, and it went right back to doons, 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 doons. And I was like, what? What is happening here? And that, my friends, is when I learned the power of mainstream American rock music radio. Even though they're a Canadian band, it's still, they were part of the American pop rock music like sensation, you know? And that was when I learned how powerful mainstream music from America is in that way, you know? Because the flip side of it, the dance club in like New York City or the dance club in Los Angeles would not have taken 3.5 minutes to play Nickelback. This is How You Remind Me. So there you go. That's my story. And now we're going to play it right now. It's for the Snap Man. Thank you so much, dude. Here's Nickelback. Here's the buildup. That was Nickelback. This is how you remind me, with me going a little off the rails a couple times, but mostly staying album correct. Mostly, look, I can do whatever I want, you know what I mean? I'm not recording a studio record here. I learned a couple years ago that I should just do whatever I think is fun and entertaining in the moment and not worry about what is correct. You know what I mean? So that's the song. Thank you very much for the request. No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Everyone, Riddick, right after they celebrated their 8-month stream anniversary, they dropped another 20 spot for one of their favorite tracks. This is Pardon Me by Incubus. So I will not be leaving the drums yet until we Pardon Me, Incubus. Now, can I do a quick listen before I do the song? Hold on. I keep messing up one part of this tune. Can I fast forward to it? Hold on. One and two, four. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2. One. Yeah. That part is so tricky. There's so many offbeats. Whatever. I'll just make it happen. Here we go. Thank you, Riddick. There we go. That was Pardon Me by Incubus. Request was for Riddick in the chat, who just celebrated 3 months subscribed to the channel. Thank you very, very much, Riddick. Appreciate you. Thank you to Snapman for the song request. Thank you to Riddick for the other song request. And if you want your song, come to the Purple app, rhymes with itch, and type exclamation request, and then follow the directions. Can I play Thunderstruck? Oh, yeah. Thunder! Thunder! For like 5 minutes, you do that. That's the song. AC/DC songs are very good for beginning drummers and intermediate drummers because all the beats are super simple and all the songs are long. And when you are a beginning drummer, the number one thing you need is repetition. I'm a music teacher. A lot of young kids, they don't get it. They learn the beat and they're like, look, I learned it. And I'm like, can you play it for 4 minutes? And they can't. And I'm like, well, you can't play a song then. I mean, I don't say it like that unless they're older. I'd make a kid cry with that kind of statement. But you know what I mean? Like, you need to play the beat for a couple minutes. That's what songs are. Drums are a marathon instrument in a modern band construct. You don't have to know a lot of beats to be a good drummer in a band. You just have to be disciplined to play the beat over and over and over again and not change it. Everyone thinks they need to learn thousands of drum beats. Unless you're in a band like Rush, like we're talking about Neil Peart all of a sudden, you don't need to know all these beats. You just need a couple. I'm gonna go, look at Panda sitting in this chair over here. What the hell is that? Is this a carrying case? What? Dude! When did they put this in the game? It's a carrying case from like a display. And you can pick it up, interact with it. What? How do I put that thing back? No way. This is so cool. How did I not know about this? And why did I not get this at CitizenCon years ago? Dude, Chad, did you know about this? Under other? Hold on. Hold on. Anyone else in the chat know what I'm talking about? Other. I got lots of placeholder things. Pyro Amalgamated Toolbox. I was at SitCon 3 years ago, but I sometimes forget to like redeem things from the website, you know, like it's just, I hate going on the website if I'm being honest. It does not spark joy for me going on that website. So I often just don't even, I don't think I have it. That's okay. That's all right. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, really cool, man. Especially with all this new multi-tool stuff. I keep forgetting to redeem the Luminalia gifts as well. Now, this question from Shrukin says, how are you enjoying the new Ava setup? This is actually going to be my first stream just using it. Yesterday, the beginning was lots of binding. We had to do all the bindings. But now we're done, and today we can just play. So today we're going to focus on just playing. That's the idea. Focus on playing. So let me set my character up here. Pan's got the repair gun and 5 RMC cans. Yeah, I love it. Okay. Oh, wait, I need to get a multi-tool. Oh, I did not look at any news about the Game Awards. If anyone has news from the Game Awards that you think I would give a shit about, please tell me. Please tell me about it. Mega Man? Hold on. Hold on. Mega Man fans finally got their moment at the Game Awards. I can't hear the music. I'll get demonetized probably. But what is this? Is this a teaser? A teaser for a new Mega Man thing? Okay. All right. Okay. I'm looking. Is the Blue Bomber going to be in there? Any OG Mega Man fans in the chat? I have Mega Man tattooed on my arm. Okay. I'm Mega Man for life. Mega Man taught me that gaming is difficult. Mega Man taught me that video games take patience and skill. Now, I don't love this new way of animating Mega Man games. Like, to be honest, I didn't love the last Mega Man game with the whole slowdown trigger and power trigger, the gear system. What is that? Is he powering up? I didn't love the new trigger system that they did last time. So I'm hopeful. Like, I'm hopeful for a new Mega Man game, but I'm not going to, you know, get my hopes up too much. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean there? You got to be careful when you get excited about new games. Still though, sweet. Love that. Oracle says I was hyped for Total War Warhammer 40K. Aha. Yo, DePoets, what up, buddy? Yeah, dude, next time you're in New York for longer than like 20 minutes, let me know and we'll hang out. I would love to bring you over to the studio during a stream sometime. Like, chat, you guys think it'd be fun to like let DePoets like sit here and try to use my ridiculous situation here? I think that'd be fun. I think it'd be really cool. So, another new Diablo. Nice. Or Dibbles, as my Lily calls it. Cool. I suppose we did not get a surprise Star Citizen like Squadron 42 trailer. Probably didn't get that, right? Yeah. Probably did not get that. If you have not seen the new PTU patch, one of my favorite things is this. The Fleet Manager now has 2 new features. One, a search menu, so if you want to see only the best ships, you can. And if you only want to see ships that are located where you are, you can hit this toggle and it will show you the ships that are here. Right now, there's no ships where I am, but if I hit deliver on this Titan and then go back and hit the toggle, now the Titan is there. Yeah, these are small things, but look, the people like me and you who've been playing this game for years, we're excited about this. So there you go. A reason to play 4.5 Star Citizen Alpha patch. Said that weird. Why did I say that so weird? I don't know. Evanescence performed at the Game Awards? Wild. Wild. Let's go with the what do we think is the best two-person ship for engineering right now? Engineering gameplay. I think it's the Corsair still, even though the Corsair is a bigger ship. I still think the Corsair might be the best two-person engineering ship. For like battle and multi-crew and everything and keeping it alive long enough. Could be a Crusader C2. Ooh, could be an Asgard. Oh, yeah, the Asgard. Maybe the Asgard's a better choice. Or maybe it's the Perseus. Maybe the Perseus is the answer. No, I'm going to go with the Asgard. Pandemanium ready to go here? Let me get you in the chat. No engineering screen on the Asgard. Fuck it. Nope. We're not doing it then. Thank you, more caffeine. That's what I'm talking about. This is some bullshit. I hate when they announce new stuff and then, like, only some of the ships have the stuff, you know? Nothing more annoying than that. Ugh. Ugh. Envoy says Star Lancer. I want to fly a ship right now that is meant for 2 or 3 people that has full engineering setup. I feel like the Corsair is the #1 choice. Paladin? Okay. Paladin's a newer ship. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. Paladin it is. Now, the nice thing about the Paladin is that the pilot can fire the 2 side guns, and then the main gunner in the co-pilot chair can fire the big main turret. Now, if you have 2 more gunners, those side weapons can fire all the way behind the ship, something you cannot do when you are the pilot, but at least you don't lose out on firepower looking forward with 2 people in the Paladin, making it a pretty good choice for 2 people right now until engineering becomes so difficult that it takes a dedicated job, or rather role, just for that. Where's the engineering panel? I assumed it'd be downstairs in the Asgard, like next to the turret. PTU is fully unlocked right now for all players, but all ships are not unlocked in the PTU. That is not how it works. Got that helmet on my belt. Hit this button. Get the helmet back out. Pop it on. There we go. The right Alt-H key is not functioning for me. Maybe it's this armor. Only left Alt-H is functioning. Right Alt-H doing nothing right now. This ship is called the Paladin. Here it is. The lighting is looking much better in the hangars here in Pyro. I think this is part of the Vulkan API in 4.5 with the ultra settings. It's looking a lot better than it used to, I think. These hangars used to be very, very dark, really hard to see anything, and I'm getting a lot more color pops here. It seems to be a lot more clear, even though it is still very dark. Upgrades to the graphic settings now in the 4.5 PTU patch that should be rolling into the live build, hopefully right before the holidays hit. All right, let's have a seat here. All right. All right, let's hear the ship power up. Now, I don't know if this is a change to my bindings by mistake or if it's a change to the game, but when I hit power on right there, all the systems turned on at once. Do you see that? But now it didn't. Okay, this has been happening a few times for me. Sometimes when I power on the ship for the first time, it powers up with the actual engines on, and sometimes not. So I'm going to do it again here. No, I don't understand. Is this a change they're making or not a change they're making? Because since 4.0 came out, this protocol has been power on the ship, then power on the engines. So there's something going on. Some gremlin in the machine right now. I see in the chat, it's not just you, it's random. All right. First time chatter says, I see you switched to Thrustmaster Avas. Is there a specific reason? Yes, it's a sponsorship. I have used 3 different Thrustmaster setups in the past 4 weeks. The Solar 2s, stick and stick, the Solar 4s, stick and throttle, and now the Avas, twin stick. It's all part of a promotion, and I'm trying out all this stuff and learning all about it with you. So that's what we're doing. It's been really fun and really cool, and I'm excited about it. Let me hop on the comms and see if Panda wants to join me.
But like,
What's up, everybody?
hey, buddy.
Hello.
Yo, Jack, Panda. Panda, do you want to join me on this on the ship here?
Yeah, I'm already on.
Oh, you're on board? Okay, cool. Just wanted to check before I took off.
I shared a little tracker mission. I think you got it already.
Oh, beautiful. All right, cool. Thanks, dude. All right, then.
It probably won't take much damage, but
no.
just something to start out.
Yeah, awesome. Sounds great. All right, let's go do that. Hold on. Okay, everybody, that was Jack and Pandemanium on the comms. Let's take off. I put vertical thrust on my left-hand twist, so we just twist it a little bit, and we are taking off like so. Watch the landing gear go up here if you want. There we go. We got to show off one of the prettiest planets in the game. The planet known as Bloom. There it is. Just an absolute stunner of a planet in this game. You know? It was my favorite when they unveiled it in Pyro, and it's still my favorite today. Also, great cockpit views here in the Paladin. You can see the whole planet right there. Beautiful. Let's show off that ship again. Here it is, the Paladin. Obituary station in the background. In the star system known as Pyro. Looking so good. in the Vulkan API powered 4.5 alpha PTU patch. Ultra graphic settings, everything to the max. And it's looking real good. Okay. Yes, the Ava bases have all metal internals. That is true. Basically, Thrustmaster improved everything about the old Warthog grips and put them into these grips. They have some features that my gunfighters don't have that you might care about. For example, the gimbals come with 3 different locks or 3 different rings that go on top of the stick to resist, or rather restrict, movement. So you can have a wider range of motion or less. It comes with the large on there, but if you want to move the stick less, there's a medium and a small, which is good if you are using really long joystick extensions, which will make that distance significantly further. That's definitely aimed way more at flight sim enthusiasts who are using like extensions to make it like a helicopter control. You know what I mean? Another cool feature of these Avas is they have little holes here and here on the stick where you can put an Allen key inside and tighten or loosen the springs. So you're not just stuck with soft, medium, or heavy springs. You can adjust the springs anywhere in between fully loose and fully tight. That's another thing that my other sticks didn't have, the gunfighters. Now, the Avas are much taller than the gunfighters, so if you're looking to put these on your desk, that might be more challenging for you when it comes to the ergonomics. Philip says, I have a HOTAS. I use a joystick for strafe. Is that a good thing? Oh, yeah. Like this? Like this guy? I use this for all of my vertical and side-to-side thrust whenever I'm using a throttle. This is the new Thrustmaster Solar 4 throttle that now has customizable detents in the middle or 80%, which is a nice change. I don't know where the enemy is here, but... Aha, there they are. Oracle, that question is completely acceptable. Do I get to keep the demos? Sometimes yes, and sometimes no. I have done demos where I had to send back the product, and I've done them where I get to keep them. All of these Thrustmaster sticks and pedals I've been showcasing are mine to keep. I do not have to give them back. Those aiming reticles for me were super weird. Did we see that? I had 2 aiming pips. Why did I have 2?
We'll mark one less shithead on the run.
Yeah, let's pick up. Look at this. Do I have double weapon? Hold on. Let me look at my weapons over here. What's up with that? Let's turn that off. Yeah, look at this. How do I know which one to aim at? What the hell is that? That looks like a straight up glitch. I have 1 weapon. It's that. But look how they're not aimed together. Do you see that? What's going on there? Are those all 4 of my guns spread out in a very weird way? That's got to be a glitch. That's got to be some strange thing happening. Let me open up the door here for Jack. Look at Jack's cape, looking like a helldiver right there. Hell yeah. Oh, that's right. We have air now. Okay. So until CIG gives us frickin' buttons that are inside doors and outside doors, I just vented the whole ship. I mean, it's fine. But yeah. Now let's test this on Jack's ship here. These aiming pips are wrong completely. Do you see this? Like, what's going on here? What am I supposed to aim at? Could this be a setting that we need to configure? Or is there something else going on here? I don't think it's... No, it's not. It is legit not the convergence. Watch this not changing. Watch this not changing. Shut up about where the guns are. This is some bullshit. I didn't mean to get mad at you. I don't like it when people think I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, look at this. Makes no sense. What if I go down here and look at gunnery? Enable individual pips. Off. So normally, enable individual pips helps aim the guns. But in this one, it Fs up the weapons completely. So we just learned something. If you are using the Paladin, you do not want to have this feature turned on. This feature being show individual pips. Look at this. That looks weird. What's going on there? Let's go over here, turn that off, and now we have 1 pip in the middle. 1 pip right on target. But no, it's still being weird because the weapons are just full on missing. Yeah, there's a problem with this. The Paladin may be broken right now in the PTU. I don't know what to say to you. I don't know what to say. Henkin! Been a long time. Been a long time, dude. ER failure. What did you click?
I have no idea.
I got something called...
Entered the remote turret.
I got something called ER failure on all my screens. My guns are done. Wait, I just gotta put power to guns. Okay, so now they're firing again, but I still don't know what ER failure means. I have no targeting computer. Shields got turned off. I can't turn shields back on. Is somebody doing something in one of the... Oh, I know what the problem is. It's the co-pilot seat. So, Jack, if you stand up, I will be able to have... I'll see if I can fix it by hitting some buttons here. Because all the buttons stop when you sit down. Yeah.
Naga Pickle activated the Prime sub. Power
Yeah,
plant
I
lights
entered
on.
the turret seat.
There we go. After you got up, I was able to repower the ship. And I think we're back now. Hold on, let me double check. Yeah. Now we're back. That was so weird. Okay. Hold on one sec. Naughty Pickle with a 4-month resub. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm going to say that the Paladin weapons are effed up in the PTU. Look at my guns. They are not aiming at the target. Even if I back up, the pilot guns are absolutely useless right now in the Paladin. This is the kind of thing that's got to get fixed before this goes to live, or this ship is unusable. All guns have gimbal mounts now, Thug Corp. CIG got rid of the whole no gimbal thing years ago. I am using 4 of the exact same gun. There is no difference in anything. Now, if CIG made a choice for gimbals being on or off, that's something I don't know about. Wait, is there a... Hold on. Panda, are you saying that gimbals are a choice now?
Yeah, it's just a binding.
Like,
I know you don't really see it because you have your sticks, but like for mouse and keyboard, if I hit G, if I just shooting, it's just like my pips are where the nose of my ship are pointing, right?
okay. So,
If I hit G, then my mouse movement when I'm turning my guns will move ahead of my turn.
yeah, and that's that's crazy with the joystick. You're seeing it right. Everyone's seeing it right now. This is gimbal mode when you have a joystick, which is insane looking.
Now, if you turn the jack ship with the gimbal mode on, you'll see you kind of have to edge one side of the paladin to get one side of the guns to hit. You're never going to hit anything in front of you with the gimbal mode on with all 4 guns. But if you have the gimbals off, the turrets kind of point inward a little bit and they do converge in front of you at a certain distance.
Yeah. What I was noticing is that when we were aiming on that ship, no matter how far away I was unable to get the convergence to have both weapons hit the ship.
Yeah, that might be a new thing because in live right now, it's if the gimbals are on, it's when it's an issue. Otherwise, it's like, I mean, you do have to be, I think, maybe like more than half a kilometer away to get that good convergence, just because you got to think about how wide the ship is.
Yeah.
And you can't have them pointing in so close because then they'll just be hitting the cannon to be right. So
it's like when something like this happens, I'm trying to decide if this is a choice CIG has made to make the ship very hard to fly and fight with 2 people, or if it's just a mistake. You know, are they trying to say you need? I know my thought is usually bug. Oh, fire truck or something outside.
Well, the other thing too is that, I mean, remember they've made thousands of changes several times now on this PTU to all the weapon values, the health. I know they did some they touched turrets, which these count probably as turrets. Even though they're pilot slave weapons, they are actually turrets. So something about their rotation, how quickly they move, what angle they're prefixed in when you start, maybe that changed in all these thousands and thousands and thousands of changes.
Yeah, exactly.
And it might just be something that's overlooked. Because I bet you if you pop into live right now, it won't feel like that.
No, it definitely does not. Because I've been flying the ship a bunch, and it's fun to fly. And if I had noticed that flying the ship, it would have been like, this sucks. But yeah, I can see people in the chat.
These are really small ships that we're just looking at.
Yeah.
Right? So see if we can get something a little bit. I think we need to go back to a station to get more missions. I don't have anything out here.
I kind of want to change ships because of this this issue. Maybe what's another ship that would be good for 3 of us that does have? Yeah, I think that's the winner. That one seems to be like the winner. I've just been flying it a lot, so like other stuff.
Oh, yeah, it's a great ship.
It's popular ships.
Oh, hold on 1 sec. 2 things happened. Dark Picks with a 4-month resub. Thank you. And our first new Prime sub of the day from Derware Topster. Thank you, man. You're the first new Prime of the day. Streaming is my full-time gig. When you subscribe, that's how I pay my rent and bills and all that. So thank you. Thank you very much. Now, Henkin asking me about VR. No, I have not tried out the VR situation. I don't think I'm going to. Also, FYI, it's not that I dislike VR at all. It's because, one, I don't have a VR setup for my room here. Like, I have an HTC Vive Pro in the living room, but that's pretty old by today's standards. Henkin says, I'm about to drive my index up to you. I almost cried. All right, well, Henkin, knowing that you liked it so much, that's actually moving me a little bit, you know? Here's my problem. My problem with VR is that this game is such an FPS game and a flight sim game that I feel like VR in the FPS environments will be really jarring and awkward and confusing and nauseating. Insert negative phrase here. Okay, you agree. The FPS is terrible. Yeah, that's my concern. That's my concern right there. But we all know this game is all iterations of things. You know, it's all iteration, little by little by little by little, you know? So I get it. Couldn't they fix routing? I'm here. I want to go there. Can't route. I have ranted about this problem so many times over the past year. It just feels like I'm screaming into an empty void of nothingness. Anyone know where we can buy the L21 Wolf in-game? We can look it up. Exclamation search in my chat, the Deep Space Item Finder. It's one of my favorite resources for looking up the price of anything or the where of anything. Oh, one more patch. Okay, I didn't think it was in-game yet, but the way they asked on TikTok made me think that maybe they knew. Okay, not available yet. Let's get to my hangar over here. Aha, it's up there. There it is. I was like, where's my hangar? Found it. Still getting the hang of these sticks. Only my second day using them. Every keybind, I'm like, what is that? What is that keybind? But it's all right. We did it. Oracle says, this is a I don't play Hosas question. That's a twin stick. Does your front to back throttle zero out when you let go, or is it like a throttle? Oh, okay. So this is go forward, this is go nowhere. This is go backward, this is go nowhere. Side to side, go up, go down. That's the left-hand thruster control. Do you generally stay in pyro more? I would say no. I go all over the place. I fly both coupled and decoupled depending on what I need to do. Anyone that says, I only fly coupled or I only fly decoupled is like, why? Why you gotta make a choice about it? Like, can't you just do like whatever? You know? There are reasons to use either version, you know? I'm having issues today using the helmet toggles. They're not always working today for me. I think it's something to do with this PTU patch. Honestly. Alright, let's call up that Corsair. We now have a search. Hell yes, Corsair. I have not tried out the VR yet. I have no plans to. Yeah, when I'm gonna take my helmet off and put it back on and see what happens here. So if I go into here and take the helmet off, and then I hit the helmet toggle, nothing happens. And then if I put the helmet back on, do the helmet toggle, hold on. Maybe it's this helmet. Hold on. I'm gonna put on a different helmet and see what happens here, because now I need to know for science. Okay. No, right Alt H is doing nothing. I can only do left Alt H today, which is that move. Right Alt H holds the helmet in your hand, and it is not working for me today. It's got to be something about this armor that I'm wearing, you know? It's got to be this armor. Which means different armor. Let's put on some different armor. Okay. Let's go with... let's go with new armor. Newer always works better. All right. What happened to that backpack that I was wearing? Ugh. Inventory, am I right? Ugh. All right. Let's go with... Utility. Get one of these, one of those. That. That. Where's the backpack I was just wearing? Here it is. Move all. Hell yeah. There we go. Put that helmet back in the inventory. And now, right Alt H. No, it doesn't work anymore. Did the toggle get? Hold on, we gotta look this up. Did the binding get messed up? Okay, keybinds, mouse and keyboard, advanced. I believe toggle helmet is what it's called. Hold on, let's look. On foot all. Here we go. Equip toggle helmet somehow got destroyed. Left Alt H is good. It's all somehow that got deleted. So all of that was because the binding got deleted somehow. Search in keybinds, absolutely needed. Whenever you change your keyboard stuff, always save another one. Always save one. This is the Ava hands on stick and stick and stick. V2. Because I have joystick, joystick, joystick. Although I only have this here for the buttons down below. I'm not actually using that. Okay, thanks for waiting, you guys. Thank you so much. Now I can do what I wanted to do, which was do this while I was running. Take off my helmet and put it in my hand and watch out for that chair. And then put the helmet back here. And then put it on my belt. Like that. Haha, yeah, then keep running. Watch out for that chair. And then put the helmet back on. Yeah. Yeah, definite hero shot. Hero shot. That's what was happening right there. Let's recalibrate my face over IP. It looked a bit goofy. Scroll to the bottom. Calibrate. We're using a Logic. No. Elgato face cam. Zoomed in a bit in the 1080p 60 FPS mode. I zoom it in using the Elgato Camera Hub software to help get more clarity on my face. And then the application saves settings, and then it moves over to this game. Also, my microphone's not chosen. Let's do that. It is, what is it called? USB codec. That's correct. Boom. Jeez, dude, your setup is too elite. Hey. I'm glad you appreciate what I've done here. Lighting makes a huge difference. You are correct. Lighting makes a very big difference. This is just a bunch of Philips Hue RGB bulbs right now with no Elgato key lights. Here are the Elgato key lights. Again, here's nothing. And here's the blend of the Elgato key lights in the front and the Philips Hue bulbs in the background to give it that little color pop. Different lights on the subject and background is critical for getting a high quality image that has decent definition and lets your subject pop without getting lost in the background. This is also where depth of field of a real camera can help because the focus is a bit fuzzier in the background than it is here, helping to make a disconnect between the background and the foreground. I went to music school. I learned about all this by watching YouTube videos. Thanks, YouTube. That's the end of that moment. I am only using 3 joysticks, Jonesy, because I want the buttons on the left-hand side. I want these buttons. I don't want the stick. I tried to use this with the stick removed, but it will not show up in the software. If you remove the joystick, it doesn't work at all. It's bricked. So, yeah. FLD Rift says, I want to move my heat makers out of the room also. We're talking about how my computers are in the hallway. They're not in here. They're out here. I cut a hole above the door. Whoa, right there. There's a 30 or so 30-foot cables that connect everything to the computers in the hallway. I have a whole YouTube video all about it. Exclamation streaming setup in the chat if you want to watch it. So, Monty, I have plenty of button boxes, but I'm doing a Thrustmaster promotion right now, and they do not, well, they didn't send me the button box that they have. So, that's why I'm utilizing what they sent me to set up what I want to use. You can pick my brain anytime about computer setup stuff. I love that. Don't be afraid to ask the technical questions. If anyone's watching on a platform that does not rhyme with snitch, consider making the switch, because your boy makes money on that platform and I don't make money on any other platform. So thanks so much for listening to that spiel, and let's take off in one of my favorite ships in the game, the Drake Corsair. And one of my favorite planets in the background right there, that is Bloom. All right, so I guess we'll try this again.
Yeah, we can get a mission now, but before you do that, here, I'll just get a mission, but
What's up?
come back here to engineering. real quick.
Okay. All right, hold on.
Yeah.
Let me come check this out. Put the ship on autopilot here. Okay, on my way. All right, what have you discovered? Oh my God.
So I can put the chair, I can sit in the chair, and I can access the engineering screen.
Dude, I
zooms me in.
love this. This is beautiful.
They want me to stand, and I won't stand for it.
Play the game your way. Play the game the Pandemanium way.
I demand comfort, and I will have it.
Lazy boy coming soon.
Yeah.
We need to get him slippers.
Get you a
I
beanbag.
can't believe I can do this.
Yogi Bo? Henkin says, how do you get out? Try to stand up. Let's watch. Okay, standing up is a bit awkward, but you know what? Hey, if it works, it works. And
I can also access the fuses while I'm seated, too.
dude, let me try. This is hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay. I gotta sit.
Just in the chair. When you hit F, it'll be super zoomed out. Just give it a second, and it should zoom in.
Oh! Engineering in comfort. Absolute comfort engineering. Access to the fuses as well. This is ridiculous. Third person camera. There it is. Dude, really, really funny. Great job. Yeah.
Too hot.
It's getting too hot. Air conditioner not included.
So that's really funny.
I love that.
On every ship that has a little station like this.
This is so good. Oracle says we need a swivel chair and a Persian cat for your lap.
God, yeah. There's some plushies.
Oh, that's like I'm thinking of Inspector Gadget for a second. Spinning chair and the cat in the lap. Sweet. All right.
I'm thinking of the little seats in the Polaris and the Idris where you sit down and it like actually swivels in.
Oh
so
yeah, they do
at
spin.
your desk. Yeah, we need some of the engineering stations like that.
Trey on TikTok says, honestly, throwing a random lazy boy in front of the engineering terminal is Drake as hell.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely Drake.
Okay, there. I did a little better. I angled the seat out, so now you can actually just get up and stand up normally, and you can. It still turns the screen over when you click on the.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's great. Oh, problem detected.
Got a cable question. Hold on one sec. Davis says, question about the lengthy cables. Do you use repeaters or boosters? Okay, dude, type exclamation cables in the chat right now. All the cables I'm using to put my 2 machines for gaming and streaming in the hallway are listed there. They're also listed in the description of my YouTube video, exclamation streaming setup for that. I am not using any boosters. I'm not going over the spec of any cable. I'm using HDMI and DisplayPort cables that are 30 feet long. That is below the rated signal loss. And for for USB, I'm using 4 USB Anchor powered hubs with USB 3.0 A to B cables that go from the hallway to the hub themselves. So I do not utilize extension cables whenever possible. I utilize long cables. Like for example, USB-C output to a 30-foot cable. It's made for Oculus Quest. Same thing with this. This is another Quest 30-foot cable, USB-C. Same with this, USB-C 30-foot Oculus Quest cable. Those work very well for webcams. I go over a lot of this stuff in my YouTube video, all about the streaming setup. So, there you go. I'm well aware there are ways to do what I've done utilizing like USB-C hubs and whatnot. It's not expensive, Drunken Llamas. The cables, all the cables that I needed to do this cost me about $200 to $300 more on top of everything else here. That's actually not very expensive. It would have been way more expensive if I went into the whole world of USB hub stuff. That world gets very expensive. I watched quite a few Linus Tech Tip videos about this. Like, Linus experimented many times over the years trying to put different remote setups in his houses and also in his different, like, studio things. And I realized that when you use USB hubs, there is a certain amount of mystery involved, and some things may or may not work. So utilizing individual cables for each individual product gives me a lot more reliability, because if one thing breaks, I know why it broke. Because troubleshooting is very important in any kind of detailed audio or video setup. And I know detailed audio video setups. I learned a lot from YouTube videos. I learned a lot from my friends who are better at this than me. Like, you guys know Mr. Greggles? I learned so much from Mr. Greggles. That dude has a way more, like, detailed studio than me. You think my studio is S tier? Greggles has a bullet time camera array. Okay. All right, we got a little ship. You guys can take them out. I'll just kind of like watch. I think it's only a, what, Mustang?
Yeah, I don't think we have any rep. There's no missions out here.
Oh yeah, and rep takes forever in Pyro.
I think something we might be able to do, if we fly over to Stanton, we can hit the ghillie missions. Those are usually pretty quick there. After like the third or fourth one, it's actually starts to become a little bit of a challenge for a single ship.
Okay, can do that. One of you
I want to get hit.
Yeah, I know. I want to work on the engineering as well. One of you guys want to fly us to Stanton? I'll play some drums.
Yeah,
Let's kill this guy.
Yeah, after we take out this little guy here. Okay, I'll help. Oh, I'm not getting pips. Interesting. Maybe my thing is being weird. Let me try again. Yeah, I've been having a lot of trouble getting pips to show up sometimes. Again, got a no pip situation. Even when I
have full pips over here.
Even when I use my 3 different fire groups, no fire group has any pips for me.
Your one of your keybinds hit the full power to the weapons. I see that on the pip screen.
Oh, I can do that. I can put full power to guns. There we go. Full power guns.
Drexel TV joined the Enders Elite.
There we go. I had to fire with no pips. Hold on one sec. Drexel TV with the tier 1 sub. Drexel, guess what? You are the first new tier 1 sub of the day. Thank you so much for that. Everyone, welcome to the bridge. Captain Jack. Captain Jack, right there. A pip is the thing that we use to aim at the target. I forget what it stands for. I bet someone in the chat knows the name or the acronym for what it stands for. I forget the acronym off the top of my head. Basically, it shows you what to point at. How did the wings go up? That's weird. When he plays drums, you must be on the purple app to hear me play. That is true. That is true. Okay. Do you have control of the ship, Jack?
Yeah.
Nice. Wicked. Oh, yeah, I guess we'll just go to Stanton and rip some missions. Sounds good to me. Thanks for flying the ship. Everyone, please say thank you to Jack and Pandamanian for joining me on the show today, because having people to help me play this game means I can do more things while playing the game. For example, I can go play drums while we fly, which is something I cannot do while I'm flying. You know what I mean? So let me get a nice little view here for all the platforms. There we go. Nice. Beautiful. Let me get a sip. Yeah, Trey, I think what happened is that on the controls I'm using right now, I'm using this Thrustmaster Ava. This left-hand hat switch, it's really easy to accidentally press left when you press up. I think it's because this hat is squishy, and I'm having a hard time only hitting up and not hitting left. For me, up is landing gear, and left is cruise control. So I might want to alter that binding choice because I'm hitting the wrong button there. I have zero plans for a VR stream. Sorry. PIP stands for Predicted Impact Point. Thank you, 02 Midland. Appreciate that. Okay, everybody, I need some songs for the Wheel O songs. I'm going to the drums. If there's a song that you want me to play, put it in the chat and I will consider it in this moment. Okay? I'll consider it. Let's see if you have any good suggestions for me. Return of the Mac. You got it, Jake. By Mark Morrison. Now, when I put songs on the wheel, I only put songs that I know how to play. If you drop a 20 spot, I'll play anything, even if I don't know how to play it. Any song by The Offspring, you got it. Okay. Let's play some drums while we fly in the beautiful Corsair. Here we go. Scotty doesn't know. I'll put that on the wheel as well. One of the best fake band songs from a movie ever. I love how Matt Damon is the lead singer of the band in that movie, in that moment. Incredible. All right, let's go. All right, this is the Wheel O songs. I'll give it a spin and we'll play whatever song it lands on. There we go. Is it going to be Danger Zone? Barbie Girl. Okay. Did you know that Mattel tried to sue the band Aqua when this song came out? Yeah. Mattel did not like it, that there was a song called Barbie Girl that was trending. I think it's because of the line, blonde bimbo girl in a fantasy world. They didn't like that line. Here we go. Aqua's Barbie Girl. Let's go. Sing along if you know the words. Wow. Everybody, that was Barbie Girl. What a moment that was. I like this chat. Are you playing Star Citizen or playing drums? I don't get it. Can it be both? My buddies Pandemanium and Jack are flying the ship right behind me. You can see right here. They are flying in the Corsair. We're in Pyro. We're headed back to Stanton to grind some missions. Here comes the jump gate right there in front of us. And let's play some more drums while we go through the jump gate. So I'll get that wheel out. Where's that wheel of songs? Boom, there it is. Spin. Someone says, never listened to the Barbie Girl lyrics before. Yeah, they're wild. Oh, Jake! Jake Sculp's favorite song, Return of the Mac. There it is. All right, let me get that going for you. Did we explode? Stop everything. Did I die? What, yeah, I'm in a hospital now. We either crashed. Jack says, didn't see the asteroid. Yeah. Okay. So I guess that's the end of the drum break. No, I gotta play Return of the Mac. I gotta play that for Jake. All right, I gotta play that song for Jake now. Oh. Okay. All right, hold on. Hold on. Here we go. Who else loves this song? I mean, come on. Come on. Jake with a $20 dono for the song I'm already playing. Come on, dude. That's too kind of you. Chat, make some noise for that. That film was wild. That was Return of the Mac. It was a random song wheel moment, but then Jake dropped a $20 donation to make it official. What'd you think of that single stroke roll crash cymbal thing I did for the entire bridge? I was doing that and I was like, can I do this for the entire bridge? Am I going to lose it? Am I going to lose it? But I didn't. The ship did blow up though. My dude's dead. Yeah, we're full on dead. Oh, and we're disconnected. The challenges of playing live music in a game at the same time. All right. Well, there you go. Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Ender. I live in Brooklyn, New York, and this is what I do. I play music and games 5 days a week on multiple platforms. Please consider subscribing, liking, following, commenting, all that stuff. Thank you. Looks like we have a new patch. I can see Pandemanium putting patch notes in the chat for us. Thank you very, very much, Panda, for the patchy notes. Let's take a quick gander at these and see if there's anything we care about. All right, anyone see something we care about yet? Let's do this proper. Let me put some music on so we're not totally silent. Okay, blah, 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 blah. This is all the same as yesterday. At least what's written is the same. I'm sure these known issues are different. I don't read these. I don't know if this penetration damage is something new or the same as yesterday's patch notes. This whole armor penetration thing is new for the game. If you didn't know this, ships have armor and weapons have different amounts of penetration, and they are working on an entire new damage system. And it's really cool and really interesting, but it's going to be an absolute nightmare until they get all of the ships updated to use this new armor system and to have it scale and work correctly. It's going to be a long, bumpy road here in a game that is already a very long, bumpy road. Do you know what I mean? Like, for years, I've been saying it's going to get harder to play and not easier to play, and that is absolutely true. Oh, hold on one sec. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Annie's peeking in. I got to see what's up. I'll put the cameras here. I am back. Thank you for waiting. Appreciate you. Okay, so Annie was going to come on stream today and play games with us, but she's feeling kind of really tired from work, so there will be no couples stream component of the show today. Sorry. You'll have to deal with me and Pandemanium and Jack for that camaraderie experience. But maybe after the holidays, because I will be doing a stream on. So basically, next week I'm going on vacation. I'm going to Universal next week. I can't wait. It's going to be a blast. I have not been to Universal in a long time. Many, many years.
Gladiatorian dropped a 5-sub bomb.
Gladiatorian, that's really cool of you. Streaming is my job, and when you drop gifted subs like that, that's how I make money in this business. So thank you. And congrats to those who got subs just now. You now have 0 ads and emotes and perks and badges and all that. So yeah, I'm going to Universal next week. I won't be back on stream until Friday next week. Yeah, you won't see me until Friday next week, the 19th. That's the next time you'll see me after today, except for online videos. I'll be posting videos online as much as I can, trying to make videos on the fly. But then you won't see me till the 19th. So enjoy your week away from having to look at me on stream, you know. There you go. Is the Titan a good ship for beginners? Yes. The Avenger Titan is one of the best starter ships in the game, but it is kind of old and kind of out of date in many ways. I think the experience for a new player who is looking for details in this game might have a better time in, say, the Intrepid or the Golem. But the Avenger Titan is still a very good ship. Are you going to fly VR in this room? No. I do not see myself going to VR in this game yet. I don't think this game is optimized enough for me to enjoy it consistently flat screen, let alone in a VR environment. It is cool that VR is now technically real. For years, we've been like, is VR going to be a thing for this game? Is it going to happen? Is it not going to happen? And it's confirmed. It's real. VR is in the game now in the PTU. But is it something I think is polished yet? No, it's just a test. If I had a VR headset I could just pick up right now and put on and go, let's try, I would, but I don't. I have an older Vive Pro in the living room, and the lighthouses are on the corners of the ceiling. You know, if I had a inside out tracking headset I could just put on that would just work, I would give it a shot, you know. But I'm very particular about the tracking, and in my experience, I've never enjoyed the inside out tracking of a headset that just has cameras on it. The outside in tracking of lighthouses or stations for me is always significantly more fun and more consistent and authentic, you know? It was cool rating Malik VR last night, though, because he was using the big screen. You guys know about the big screen Beyond 2? Like the smallest VR goggle headset that has ever been commercially available. They look like swimming goggles, which is awesome. Yes, that new Steam VR headset looks cool. Video game metal collaboration. Great name. I watched the Linus video on LTT all about it. So Let's talk about PTU stuff for a moment. The PTU is now using Vulkan as the main graphics renderer. This is the plan for when it rolls out into the live build next week. In the bottom left, when you first boot up the game, you're going to see optimizing shaders. Do not go into the game until that is done. If you do, the game is going to be a much more choppy mess. In the past, we have not had any kind of indication about the state of our shaders. We just kind of had to wait a while and then go in and be like, well, it might be bad right now. But it's nice to have that little detail right there. If you're on the vertical platform, you cannot see it. Consider moving to one of the other platforms. Ooh, Apollo says it's always been there running Vulkan. I didn't know that. Thanks, dude. Trey Bear says, I'm not a fan of the Shiv. I melted mine. Trey, I like the Shiv because the whole ship just vibrates. Like, the whole thing feels like it's about to fall apart all the time. And I kind of like that jalopy feeling of that ship. Like, I like the scrappy hero ships in this game. I like the Cutter for the same reason. I like the Clipper a lot for a similar reason. Wolfen just saying, how are you today? Yeah, man, I am doing very well. Oh, Drexel, let's talk about this. They say, I turned off screen shake ages ago. Yes, turn that off. I'm not talking about that. Screen shake, as far as I'm concerned, is a problem in this game still. Same thing with G-force induced head movement. I don't want that either. One day, all of these things that add simulation to your character will be good, but for me, they just add a lot of awkwardness. So I go into the options and I turn off anything that involves my character's camera moving in a realistic way. Especially the shake feature. There's been patches where, like, if someone was using a turret gun next to you in the ship, your whole screen's like, just like going mad. So get rid of all that. Also, get rid of look ahead while you're at it. I don't know why look ahead is set by default. Anyone ever lock onto a ship in this game and the camera's like moving towards the ship all the time? And you're like, what? Why is it doing it? Well, what's happening? That's supposed to be helpful. It's called look ahead. Turn it off. Don't use it. It sucks. It's not fun. Why is that the default? Look ahead is a torment. Shaders are still optimizing. I need more questions. Is there a keybind for unlock all targets? Yes, there is. I'll show you it right here. Keybinds. Advanced. Target cycling. Where is it? Where is it? Maybe it's in normal targeting. Yes. Unlock current target. It is in the vehicle targeting section, almost at the bottom. Unlock current target. There you go. I use pushing in this entire four-way hat for that. This is the third flight sim setup I have used in 4 weeks. We've been doing a big promotion for Thrustmaster, highlighting their solar sticks. So we did 2 solar sticks. We did the solar stick and throttle, which is called the Solar 4. And now we are using the Thrustmaster Ava, all metal, very high quality, top of the line from their product stack, gimbals and joysticks. I'm also using their TRP rudder pedals below the desk, which are huge. Like, they're crazy big. And if you have a question about this stuff, it's all on my mind right now because I've been doing so much with joystick, also with bindings. I've been redoing my bindings so much. I am very up to date on this menu. So if you have a question about binding stuff in this game or It's what the majority of my gameplay has been for the last couple weeks. Jake says, have they fixed the AMD GPU launch bug yet? I don't know. Anybody out there using an AMD GPU in the PTU? That almost sounds hilarious. Have they altered that? You used to have to roll back. I heard some rumors that you did not need to roll back anymore. Jack 101 says it's fixed. Okay. Latest AMD drivers do work with the Star Citizen 4.5 PTU. Way to go, AMD. Want to see me in a commercial for AMD? Type !AMD in the chat. They sent me to the Game Awards 3 years ago. I'm in the opening couple seconds of the commercial. It was an amazing opportunity. I hope I get to do something like that again one day. Fingers crossed I do. It's wild that they did that for me like 3 to 4 years ago. My channel is so much bigger now. Like every metric. I think global reach for me is getting close to like 60, 70,000 people. And back then I couldn't have had more than like 20. So we're talking all platforms together. Good recommendation for entry-level flight sticks. Thrustmaster T16000. These. This product has still not been beaten when it comes to lowest cost flight stick for a game. Yeah, there's other flight sticks out there, but they're all more expensive and I don't think they're any better. So you want the lowest possible cost? I still think it's these. Wolven, I had to do a DDU uninstall driver thing for my living room because I was using an AMD. Which one? I was using a 6950 XT in my living room gaming PC, and I swapped it to my old 3090 because of the PTU thing that was happening. And I had a lot of problems. I had to go in and had to use DDU to go into safe mode and nuke the drivers. And now we're all good. Getting caught up on the chat. Panamanium says there's a new beard in the character config. New beard and character customization is neat. Oh, okay. Well, we'll have to go look at that once these shaders are done optimizing. Awesome. This is so funny. Scratch Tango says, binding lots of peripherals often feels like a process of endless tweaking. To me, the journey is never over. You might want to mention to viewers how to export their keybind file and how to make sure you have it before the update goes in. You want to know what today's video was on all platforms? Literally that. The video I posted 5 hours ago is called How to Export and Save Your Star Citizen Keybinds. I guess you don't follow me on any of the platforms. It's live now on all my channels. It was literally today's video. I love that. That's really funny, dude. That's very funny. Like here, hold on. Look at this. Let me show you what I mean. Look at this. Look at today's video. Star Citizen save and export keybind tutorial. Right there. That shit's real funny. All right, we're going to load my face. Load. Now let's go to hair. Let's go to the beards. Let's scroll to the bottom, I assume. Oh, I don't like the mustache on this one. Yeah. I mean, it is longer and stringier. I don't like the mustache look. The mustache looks like... I'm not going to tell you what it looks like. There, yeah, that's way better. Way better. You do not need to do this every time. You can save and export. You see, when you're done with your character, hit the floppy disk to save it, and then you have it in your file just like your keybinds. Looks like they modeled it off my beard? You think so? There is a little bit of extra fluffiness in the bottom. You know? They got to make the mustache better. Definitely before I trimmed it. My beard used to be a bit bigger. I think I have the best beard of my 10 years of being a beardo. Like, I think I finally found its final form. This one is close, though, in game. This one's very close.
Nothing underscore to underscore C underscore here underscore 2025 has subbed for 10 months. You're going to have a spot on character image 07 and hope you're enjoying the verse.
So many underscores. Nothing underscore to underscore C underscore here underscore 2. Tier 3, baby. 10 months. Tier 3. Thank you. Tier 3 subscriptions are rare, important, and really wonderful. If anyone out there is like, what's that mean? It's a more expensive sub. So I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very much. CIG needs to let us style the stash. Oh, totally. Would you ever dye your beard? Only if I'm going to be a clown for like Halloween. Or do you mean like just for men? Like get rid of the gray? I mean, it's one of those things that like if you're going to do that, you got to go to a salon. Otherwise, it just looks like you have shoe polish all over your face. Or maybe you're just really good at doing it. You know what I mean? I've seen some bad dyed beards in my life. But you never know. Dyeing your hair is for fun. If you want to do it, go for it. You know what I mean? Will I be full Santa Claus one day? TBD. I'm going to go back to Stanton on this one. Yeah, I agree, Panda. Back to Stanton. We'll go to New Babbage. The gray is more distinguished. Isn't that nice that we have that word? Okay, Panda says med beds are broken there. Back to Orzen it is. Just getting caught up on the chat. Is there a character you can download? Wait, can you download your character? Yes, you can download the file that the game needs for your custom face. Once you save a character creation, it'll be in your home directory. Watch my latest video today all about uploading and saving your keybinds. You can upload or save your character face the same exact way I show you how to save your keybinds in my latest video. It's a minute long. It's on all my platforms. Go check it out and save those keybinds. Okay. Oh. The question of, is this enough for Star Citizen is a very, very difficult question. The number one thing I need Invisible is what CPU you have, what GPU you have, and how much RAM you have. You give me those three things, and I bet someone in my chat has something close to what you're using, and we'll hear their opinion. There is a very complicated site, the telemetry site on CIG's website. You can do !telemetry in my chat right now to get that link, and it shows you like examples of people's systems using that stuff, but I don't know how accurate that is. Sirens outside. I live in Brooklyn, New York. Sorry about that. 16 gigabytes of RAM is low for this game. 32 gigs is kind of what you need, but then again, whenever I say that, someone's like, I have 16 gigs of RAM and it runs perfectly. And I also know that RAM is insane expensive right now. Like, not good. Not good at all right now. I'm really glad I bought new RAM last year and not this year. My 64 gigabyte kit would be like $400 right now. We should look it up. I have Corsair Dominator. 6,000 mega transfers RAM. It's got to be like $400. This is the telemetry website. You can see all of these little things. You click on one, and then it like tells you about what the rig is. Wait, is it not working? Hold on. Is the site not working? What's going on here? Is the site broken? I think the site is messed up. Yeah, I think it's effed up. This site is not, it's supposed to pop up a CPU GPU combination when you do this. Yeah, it's dead. It's dead. I'm back in game. Okay. Do I ride a bike in New York? No. I don't want to die. The telemetry has not always been broken, but everything breaks in this game. We all know that. We all know everything breaks. You know. All right, let's get a backpack. I wish I had a golden backpack to match my vibe here. I guess that's that one, I guess. Or that one? I guess that one's more spacey. Sure, I'll use that one, I guess. Oh, you don't have to give me your backpack, Jack. Don't worry about it. Doesn't matter. Oh my god, look how dumb that looks. That looks so stupid. We'll use this laser rifle. And how about... This looks so dumb. I'm not going to wear this armor. Looks so dumb. Nope. Nope. How about this? Yeah, how about that? Yeah. All right. Wait, can I breathe in this helmet? Am I going to die in space? Wait a minute. This helmet doesn't have a cover. I don't think I can go outside in this. You know what I mean? This might be the wrong choice. Check the Moby glass. I mean, it just says safe. The question is, can I go outside in this helmet? That's what I don't know about. You know? I think I'll use a different helmet. Angry Frog says, yes, I wear that uniform all the time. Oh, do you now? Do you now? I'm just gonna wear heavy armor. I know me. I know me. I like to have heavy armor. Yeah, I'll just do this. There we go. All right, all right. The AMD Ryzen chips with 3D V-Cache are incredible for this game. If you are rocking a non-X3D chip and you get, say, the 9800X3D, it's going to absolutely transform your gameplay. Exact things I have had my friends say on the channel are like, it feels like a real game now. That was my experience. When I went from a 5950X to the 9800X 3D, it was like a night and day experience. Does anyone else want to parrot my words and agree with me? Because it's transformative. It truly is.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
You can buy backpacks at any of the armor stores at stations, or you can just go to a bunker mission and literally steal the one I'm wearing from NPCs. There will be NPCs wearing this exact heavy armor backpack. I'm sorry, not this armor, but they'll be wearing this backpack. So Apollo talking about the 9950X. Oh, well, that's an even higher tier chip. But Apollo, do you have numbers to back that up? Like, how much better for SC is the 9950X compared to the 9800X 3D? That's actually a good question. And if so, can you send me wherever your notes are coming from, wherever your documentation is coming from? Because look, if the 9950X stomps this one, wait, is that a Threadripper chip? I don't remember if that's Threadripper or not. If it is, it's a moot point. It's all a moot point. But if it works on like X670 or X670 boards, the same way that the 3D one does, I might want to write AMD and see if they'll send me one. But I'm going to have to back up my data. I'm going to have to be like, hey, this game, it works better for this game. They're going to want like details.
Please visit us. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
I use the 9800X 3D. We're talking about the 9950X. If the 9950X is significantly better and there is some data to back that up for Star Citizen, I'm going to write AMD and see if they'll send me one. They might, if I can give a compelling argument.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Do I have a paint job for this ship? I think I do. Drake Corsair is not showing up in my
Welcome
list.
to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Drake Corsair, deliver.
Please visit us again.
I
Welcome
did hit it, just
to
didn't
the
do
ASOP
anything.
Vehicle Retrieval System. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
I am new to Star Citizen, but I'm also so keen for the Drake Ironclad. New players to this game, don't get excited about ships that don't exist yet. I mean, don't get too excited. You know, you can get a little excited. Just don't get too excited about anything in this game that is not corporeal right now. It's a slippery slope, my friend. Okay? I speak from experience. Look at all these paint jobs. Let's go with that one.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been delivered to. Please visit us again.
Let me dream and be delusional. Oh, Apollo. When is the 9950X 3D dropping? Has AMD talked about that? That sounds like a chip I want. I should reach out to my contacts about that chip tonight. Stacy says, Ender! Hey, Stacy. What up? Welcome to the show. Oh, the chip's already out? I'm going to write them tonight. I'm going to write them tonight. Thank you very much, Apollo. The 9800X 3D has been an incredible chip for this game. If there is a better chip for this game, I am captivated without going to a new motherboard platform. I am not ready to get a new motherboard and rebuild my machine right now. Do you think the Corsair will be solo friendly in 4.5? No. But then again, it depends what you're doing. Just driving around? Yeah, it's probably fine. But in combat, it all depends on how much combat and how much engineering is going to require of us. You know? Oh, I didn't bind steering. Look at this. Look at this. I can go forward and backward, but I cannot steer. Let's fix that. Options, keybinds, joystick, advanced. Scroll down to vehicles. Vehicle. Vehicle scanning. Ground vehicle movement. Here we go. Steer. There we go. Yes. Horn. Okay. And now we can steer. Oh. What do you think of the Clipper? I think the Clipper is a really attractive and compelling ship for a solo player. The Clipper is made for one person who wants to have more room on their ship. So it's a small ship, but it's 3 stories tall, and it has a medical bay, making it one of the smallest combat-ready ships with a medical bay. It's a big deal.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
So is this a search menu or search engine for the ASOP terminal?
Has been delivered to the following locations.
Hell yeah.
Please visit us again.
9950X 3D2? I know nothing about that. Yeah, I gotta write my buddies at C. Oh, look at this. Engineer on duty. This is the epic engineering, or rather salvage weapon, that we will now use to repair our modules. And fire extinguisher ready. Engineer Panda ready for action. Fix stuff, put out the flames. Hell yeah. Freelancer Max is a pretty outdated ship. I feel like the Star Lancer is a great ship. It does a lot of stuff the Freelancer does, but the Freelancer is smaller and less expensive, but it's also like so old and so out of date. Like, what the hell are all those chairs for in the Freelancer, you know? Can this game be played as just a space flight simulator? Yes, if you play in Arena Commander only, which is only flying ships, and FPS if you want to only do FPS. But that's like only part of the game. You know what I mean? Oh my god. Thanks, buddies. I love the blue on this Corsair. It looks so good. Oh! Oh, ramp. Ramp troubles. Dude, look at this thing. Ground vehicles are so insane. I mean, at least they don't bounce like mad anymore. But ground vehicles are still insane. They're still out of control. Regen. Screen is not working. Screen's not working at all. I'll lay down on the bed. Try this. Regen's working there. Okay, so the bed is not working. I'm sorry. The bed is working. The terminal is not working. So, use the bed in the medevac, not the terminal. Well, I'm going to kill the lights in this thing. I feel like the headlights might cause some lighting glare issues. At least that used to happen. Let's find out. P-Tran on TikTok says, I just bought an 890 jump. Well, then you should subscribe to my channel. Seems like you can afford it. Congratulations on your Space yacht. I'm happy for you. I cannot turn the lights off on this thing. Legit, the lights are not turning off. So they're on all the time, I guess. No, get up. Killian, certain ships are only available during certain times of the year. So if there's a ship that you want to buy on the Pledge Store and it's not available right now, you got to wait for one of the events, like Intergalactic Aerospace Expo, Invictus, Coromor, Luminalia. These are all in-game holidays which are used as legitimate funding platforms for the game. What's the next big event / free fly? You know what? It's a great question. I don't know if I know the answer to that question. I bet someone in my chat does, though. Whoop! Almost took off without the full crew on board. Good thing I checked. Pandemanium's grabbing something for us in there. His chair! Panda had to grab his special engineering chair. This is a special chair, everybody. Xavier had a special chair. King Arthur had a special chair. And Pandemanium has a special chair as well. Specifically for his engineering use on the ship. Yes, the chair will fit right where the engineering terminal is. And you can use the terminal while sitting in said chair. Ridiculous, preposterous, but you know what? We're having fun here, you know? We're having a good time.
Looks like you're all set to leave.
Looks like you're all set to leave, and the hangar doors are freaking closed. Let's try again.
You are clear to head out.
Oh, I am? I'm cleared to head out into the closed door? Let's talk about these visual anomalies. Are you seeing these? These little, like, they're like flares off the engines that are jutting off to the sides. This has been happening in this PTU patch every now and then. It's kind of very irritating. Especially because, like, I'm enjoying these new graphical updates to the PTU, but those are not sparking joy. Is anyone else getting these? I want to know if I'm the only one. I'm trying to showcase it right now for you. Clearly you've seen it by now, right? Seems to be coming off my side engines. It's the Van Halen engines. Thank you, Wolfen, for that guitar reference with the lines. We definitely might have some children in the chat who are not going to get that reference. So let me show you what the Eddie Van Halen guitar looks like. Okay. This is the Eddie Van Halen guitar. It has crazy lines all over it. The analogy is a little bit not perfect, but you know, that's the gist of it. So.
I hope you enjoyed your time here, Orson, and you have a pleasant rest of your journey.
I have lost control of third-person camera. Third-person camera is not working. What if I get up out of the seat? I have lost mouse control. I have no more mouse control. What's going on here? That was weird. The most phallic looking ship in the game. I mean, that's the classic reaction. What other reaction am I supposed to have to that ship? What is that? The hull? Is it the hull A? Hull C. I get it mixed up. I get the letter mixed up often. It's the big hull series ship that we have now. C. Okay, so the further into the alphabet, the bigger the ship is. I got to remember that. Further into the alphabet, bigger ship. Thank you. Did you guys kill the engines?
No.
Negative.
I just lost engine power. Yeah, I turned it back on myself.
Oh, it's because we went to nav mode power.
Oh, when I hit nav mode, the engines weren't on. Interesting.
No, there's too much power allocated to weapons, so
Oh.
it pulled it from the engines instead to turn the quantum drive on.
Why would that be the choice?
I don't know.
It's like wrong priority.
I got it.
Absolute wrong priority. Oh, seems like you need more power. What should we turn off? The engines? Yeah.
Alright, let's see if we can get an actual mission here.
Oh, is that Apollo? What's up, buddy?
Hello.
Let's just jump us into orbit, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not seeing the Gilly missions. Just have exciting opportunities with Foxwell, which is a ground.
Does life support use pips? I'm pretty sure yes. The engineering system has life support involved there.
We can just be baddies and
Life
go
support.
shoot stuff.
What do you mean by that?
Some what's it called? Unverified missions.
Okay, sure. I'm down. How do I play this game?
Same.
Oh, go on.
So I know they're just saying they're the same as the legal missions. It's just like one tiny ship.
Okay, sure. That sounds good. I like this message here. It says, how do you play on an Xbox Rogue Ally with hopes and dreams in your heart? Believe.
I had it work kind of. And work.
Yeah, I mean, it's worked. We've had people on the channel tell me that it works. Just, I don't know what your frame rate is going to be on that.
You got all the details.
I was averaging about 30.
There you go. Go for it. All right. Got the target location. Is that Apollo following us? Yeah, it must be.
No. No.
Oh, it's not.
It's not me.
Oh, it's Cutlet. Oh, everybody, Space Cutlet. Space Cutlet's here. I'm going to flash my lights at him. He's probably streaming too. Oh, this has got to be all of his buddies. The sneaky Russian. They got a whole crew with them.
Oh my god.
Yeah. They got a whole armada. Yeah, we don't want to mess with them, but yeah. That's the Space Cutlet, everybody. Another SC streamer. Nice dude. We've raided each other multiple times. I feel like he used to live in Ukraine. Does that someone want to confirm that? All right, let's jump before his buddies get the wrong idea about us.
We're woefully unprepared.
Honestly, you know what? Somebody should message him and ask if we can do some light fighting, because it's going to be the best. Just want to see some fire break out and,
Oh, like org v org?
Because these missions are not it, man. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why they won't just give us unlocked rep for PTU. It makes no sense.
I agree with that as well. Sadly, I only have about 30 minutes left in me today, so I feel like it wouldn't be enough time, you know.
Just want to see some fire.
I know. Here, what if we get shot by this guy? What if we just let this? What if we let this?
Yeah, screw it.
Yeah,
let him shoot us.
I guess should we kill the coolers? Kill
I
coolers,
have
kill
one
shield.
cooler off. I have one off right now, just like as a redundancy thing.
Yeah.
So.
Should we kill shield too?
No, let it. It probably has ballistics.
Dude,
So.
if you want to get shot, I'm up for it.
Yeah, I mean, just can fight us a little
Yeah,
bit.
go
like,
go ahead.
Us, but...
I was gonna stream with Annie today, but she just finished work and she's feeling really tired. So no. Okay, we got a target. Who are they? They are in a cutter. Okay. With the size 1 guns on that thing? Christopher Levine has opened fire on us.
So yeah, let them fire at us. So right now we have minimum pips to weapons, we have full shield, full thruster, we have one of our coolers off, we're at 74% cooling capacity used, so we're fine right now. Now I'm sure if we started shooting a bunch of guns, it would probably end up being more like a little bit like if I turn the guns on. And yeah, if once I add more pips, all our pips, we are up to 88, so.
Okay. So I'm just kind of firing nowhere right now.
Yeah, just spam the capacitors, like let them like go out. Oh, let's see if it makes the cooling go up or down. I don't think it does. All right, it is shooting our armor. We just went down to 73% armor and one of our guns are damaged.
Oh, can I see?
Two of them right now.
Can I see that stuff too? Hold on, let me look.
I don't think so.
I think
maybe on the little mini HUD.
Yeah, I can see that here.
So our armor is dead now.
Oh my god.
Already?
Yeah, that's been my ballistics actually, so...
Oh, yeah, I can't see the armor on my little mini screen here. I'm going to come back to the engineering terminal.
The hull is at 93%, so we're fine, but a bunch of our weapons are a little bit damaged. A little bit. I mean, like, it says
you sitting in that chair?
99.
You're sitting in the chair. That's the engineer's chair, everybody. What, you don't have one in your ship?
Ready to go.
Sadly, I can't look at the screen next to you. Like, when I look at the screen... Oh, now I can see it. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a 3D view, I guess you probably can.
Yeah, 3D view I cannot see. But I can see the other views. I can see the pips. I can see that things were, like, red a little bit there. But 3D view is... at the very top, I can see our fuel, 99%. Life support, 4%. Armor, 0%. I see that now. Armor, 0. Hull, 93.
The NPC just rammed us.
Yeah, I exploded out of nothing.
Did the NPC explode?
I don't know. I can't find them. Maybe.
Apollo is down. I heard him say that they're... You exploded?
Yeah, my ship just exploded. There was nothing around me, though.
Interesting. Let me do a ping. Yeah, I don't see anything around me anymore. I can see a marker for you 1 mile away. Oh, not anymore.
No, I'm dead.
Yeah, very
Oh, the
interesting.
enemy disappeared as well. And maybe he rammed me as well.
I have
I
a
saw an explosion on your ship, and then mine just go boom.
so I have a target last location 10 kilometers in front of me now. But maybe there's a different target. Oh no, he's back. So he like teleported. Oh no, it's a different guy, different name. It's another cutter. Interesting.
All right, let him shoot us some more
Yeah.
because we still have shields, but I want to see if I can repair most minor damage. I just want to see some actual fire break out here.
Just gonna fire my guns to make more heat. I'll use my thrusters because those build up heat as well. So I did hear the audio glitch happen again when I walked into the back of the ship to see you in the engineering chair. I heard that same audio glitch sneaking its way in. I wonder what that's all about.
No idea.
Maybe too many layers.
Maybe. First time chatter wondering about ships. Let's see. New player starts the game. They have a starter pack ship. If it gets destroyed, you don't lose anything in this game right now. If your ship gets blown up, you just go to an ASAP terminal at any station and reclaim it. Starter ships are back in seconds, if not minutes. So we lost a wing. One wing is gone. So we look like this
So
now.
it doesn't tell me that it's gone. It just says they have lowered health. So-
Yeah, so the wing is gone. That's the
Yeah.
lowered health.
It's on low health.
Yeah, part of the ship
Alright,
is
I'm gonna-
missing.
I'm gonna power off those guns, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, the ones that were on the... It's like phantom limb syndrome. You still see it. You still feel it.
Oh wait, no, those are the wrong guns. Those are still on the ship over there. Alright, I gave your guns back.
Okay, so I have those side guns again. Letting that little
Doesn't look
guy...
like we're taking much damage to our components,
Letting
even though
that-
they're on the backside of our ship.
Letting that little guy just pew-pew at us right now. Sky Halud. This is the best in show paint from last year. Great name, by the way. I never complimented you on that. We are letting this tiny little baby NPC pew-pew at us to check the damage changes.
Yeah, keep the Breer to him. I mean, the thing is, those are size 1 lasers, so even though we have really thin hull at the back, like, there's a chance it can't even get through that, right?
Yeah. He's
I'm
just...
just stuck in the med bed. I
Oh,
can't get
oh
out of here.
no!
This sucks.
Oh. Hold on one sec, you guys. Drew says, isn't there like a 50,000 DLC for this game? There are very high packs of ships you can buy after you have bought other big packages of ships in this game. It is not available for anyone until they have already spent a lot of money on this game. You do not need to buy any of them. 45 bucks is all you ever have to spend. I don't have any of those ship packages. Like, imagine if there was a buy everything Fortnite DLC button. You could go around and spend thousands of dollars on Fortnite skins and on Call of Duty skins. But imagine if there was a button that would buy all of them. CIG has just enabled that button for people that are really, really into this game. That's the best analogy I can make. Make sense? So how we doing now?
I mean, we don't have any armor, and our hull isn't going down. maybe it went down. Yeah, no, our hull is fine. It only went down when that other ship hit us. And it can't even damage our components from what it looks like.
Should I crash into an asteroid a little bit, like a soft crash?
Probably not. I would say maybe we just go back to Seraphim and let's just start shooting somebody until they shoot back at us. Like, let's repair and then start fighting somebody.
Okay. One of you guys want to fly the ship?
Sure, I'll come.
Yeah, thanks, dude. I'm gonna get caught up on chat. So, everybody, we are just kind of like messing around right now with the damage model and with the engineering stuff, just for fun. That's what we're doing right now. I want to show you this panel because it is really cool. First of all, you can put your own chair in the back of the Corsair for engineering. This is the ultimate comfort for the engineer on the Corsair. You have a seat, and then once you are sitting down, you can get to the engineering terminal. You hit F, wait a second, and then it zooms in. Wait for it. Right there. So we can see here is the 3D of the ship. We can look at these guns, and we can see that the health is at 97. We can open or close doors if we toggle the door filters. Look at that. I am going to open the back door right here. Close the back door. I can go into the config and I can actually adjust power levels for any aspects of the ship. I can turn air life support on and off. I can make presets. I don't know how this works yet. Don't get at me about it. And at the very top, we have some things like armor, which is new in the game, hull, cooling, life support, fuel. If the ship is in nav mode, SCM mode. Here's kind of a alerts section up here. Pretty cool. We can clear the alerts if you want, which is great. They've done a good job here. And I'm doing it all from the comfort of a chair that that we put right here in the back of the ship. This chair right here. If I get back up, there's my chair. It's Panamanium's chair, not my chair. Any questions about engineering? Oh, someone's shooting us.
We've been interdicted.
Interdicted?
Yep.
I think it's Cutlet.
It's Cutlet. Maybe he heard us. Maybe he heard that we were trying to do this. I bet Cutlet was listening to the stream, or someone else was listening.
Fucked, we're so fucked. We're getting distorted.
Okay. I'm gonna go look at.
We're so dead, bro.
Okay. Cannot repair. I don't have the SRT attachment.
Oh no.
So I can't repair anything, but I am looking for the fire.
I killed one of them by smashing into them.
Oh, nice job.
Explosion imminent. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I'm coming out. Someone go to the pilot if you want. I'm gonna try to fix stuff.
Oh, I gotta come watch this.
Check for fire.
Oh my god.
It's here. I need a fire extinguisher.
Where is it? I got it.
It's on me on this corner. Okay, I'm fixing the quantum drive.
I don't see the flames.
Right here behind you. You got him.
Oh no, there's no flames on my screen. Damn. No flames on my screen.
Somebody fly away. I need to go repair the power play.
Okay, I'm going. Maybe Jack's in there. Maybe Jack is doing it. I think Jack's doing it.
I'll get out. You're a better flyer.
Okay. Oh man, I gotta put the fire extinguisher back. Okay, I put it back.
I'm able to repair the power plant.
Okay.
It's fixing.
All right.
We're okay. There's a Corsair behind us.
Oh my god.
Fly away. Shoot, kill. Oh my god, they killed the Ursa. I just got knocked over by a tire.
I have no control of thrusters. The ship is now spinning. The ship is spinning uncontrollably. We have no freaking wings. No wings at all. Oh my god, this is outrageous. Laser beam, we're like a coffin. We're just a hunk of metal right now.
I'm replacing my thing. The power plant is dead. I'm trying to fix it. Hold on.
There is no flying the ship. None. No flying that ship anymore.
Okay, second power plant coming back on. No, they're still shooting.
Coming back. Coming back.
Oh no, I got shot. I'm down.
Coming back.
Don't go through the back.
I don't think we have fire because the doors are open. We have a bunch of open atmosphere. Yeah.
Okay, I close the door.
The rear door is shot open.
I closed that door.
Okay. I'm trying to fix anything, but okay, quantum drive's almost fixed.
Close that door.
They just keep shooting us. Cutlight, stop.
I'm checking for temperature in here. So maybe there's no. I don't think we have any air at all. Like.
Yeah, there's no oxygen. I'm like -1 degrees or whatever.
Yeah, that's why. So we can't have any fire. Oh my god, the Ursa just exploded. Dread Pirate Colberts. Colbert? Oh god, I'm dead.
There's a lot of ships around here. Oh my god.
Did somebody shoot you?
Yeah, I got shot through everything.
Yeah, I got shot through.
Dude, that was amazing. Oh no way, I'm back. Thank you. Okay.
I'm surprised we haven't been boarded yet.
They're probably doing this for fun. They probably knew we were trying to like. Someone went to their chat and was like, "Ender's trying to have the ship get damaged."
Yeah.
Okay, I think the other power plant. I kept trying to repair it, but it wouldn't do anything.
It's total pandemonium. Oh my god. All right, that was great. Hold on one sec, you guys. Everyone, that was me getting destroyed by my friend Space Cutlet. Thank you, Cutlet, for your service. Now get sad. There you go. Hey, my name's Ender. I've been doing this weird show of music and games for like 6 years. Star Citizen's been my main game for about 5. It's cool to see this game getting closer and closer to what we all want it to be. All of these changes to ship armor and engineering and atmosphere in the ships and fire. Like, there's so many big changes right now happening, but it's going to be a while until they all work the way that we want them to work. Because for a long time, we've kind of like gotten into a system of like, this is how the game works. It's not the final plan, but it works. But CIG is now doing a lot of that stuff that we've been waiting for a long time. And it's going to be a difficult road to balance out all of these changes, especially armor and hull and penetration with bullets, engineering, repairing, fixing things. They got to add all that stuff to the 200-ish ships we have in this game. So it's definitely going to be, it's going to be a while. You know what I mean? But what we're going to do right now is we're going to raid Space Cutlet because that was a pretty hilarious moment. I want to thank Apollo and Jack and Pandemanium for playing on stream with us. I want you all to have an incredible week. I'm going on vacation. You won't see me until Friday. Last sub of the stream, Sleazy Be Chill.
Sleazy Sleazy Be Chill activated the Prime sub.
Sleazy Be Chill, you're the last sub of the day. Thank you very, very much. I'm going to Universal to ride all the roller coasters. I'll be making videos from the road and from the park, but there will be no normal SC streams next week, nor will there be normal SC videos on my platforms. I'm going to try to actually take vacation and like actually do that. Like, wow, take a real vacation. Wow. Wouldn't that be cool? We'll see how that goes. Again, thank you so much for today. We're going to raid Space Cutlet right now. Follow me on social media. I'm on all the platforms. I love you all. I'll see you on Friday. Good night.